It's live, Chris. Me and the captain about to make it happen. Boy, y'all getting cool down. 8 plays, too.
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana.
8 plays and only 2 calls.
We've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Run before you.
Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check for Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, I caught up with the Warhawks head coach. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long. And that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
We ain't played in no cold weather this year. Man, I'm telling you, then the West Stadium gonna be rocking. We ain't had to deal with no crowd noise all year either.
The kickoff team is out there.
You already know what's gonna happen.
The college football playoff about to get underway.
We scoring off the rip.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So UL Monroe's offense comes on the field first today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joe? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's caught. He's breaking free. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again.
Ooh. Can I get around there? Okay.
45. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joe? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet
trying to turn that corner on
by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd.
Oh, he got me.
Pass is picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense...
I tried to throw it toward the sideline. He just threw a bad ball with him.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of it. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Here are some of the guys we expect to make a big impact in this postseason game, based on what they've done all season, Joel, but also on the matchup today.
Chris, the truth of it is that you do not win big games unless your best players play their best. And that's certainly what these guys are going to be expected to do here today. Big stage, big moment. Can they perform?
Ready? Blue 30. Shift. Go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, we got an injury
After
after
the
the
play, it looks like a man is shaken up.
I thought you said 8 plays. We say 10.
in a playoff game. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Ooh, Sterling. How you out for the game on a Ooh, Sterling?
The punt team making their way on the field.
He got in his chest.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Receiver got pancaked.
That's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he
turn the
drops
ball
back in
over.
the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Evans.
It don't count. It counted the play didn't run.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up, and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. He does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Warhawks are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Evans.
Like I said, I'm going to go for this.
Short of that 1st down, it's going to set up a 4th and 4. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side.
Baby.
He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
You watching that UL Monroe fighting spirit, baby?
First quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship.
Held them to -5 yards. That's defense.
We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Warhawks line up with a first and goal.
Double team. Double team him, get him out of here.
Tailback with another carry.
Oh, he got popped.
Get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
There we go. Even if we lose, we took the lead on Notre Dame.
This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Automatic in the PAT. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And, Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Where y'all at?
He's wide open. Look out. They get it now with a big play. Moves it to the 45. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
I think that'd be a good. I think that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's hauled in, touchdown way downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Tony, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different.
Gets the first and still running. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down.
Ooh, he caught it on his star.
A gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but it's brought down after a short gain.
Well, you've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush line.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive.
Well, I threw it
Pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return.
The thing is, he jumped ahead of it, and then when he was out, and then right when I got ready to throw it, he jumped on the list.
They better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There goes.
And Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback,
and he's looking to make a big play down.
What you mean?
And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss.
There ain't no way. He caught it, and then
you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage.
Okay, we've been down.
Monroe has a report now from the sideline. Holly?
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. 2nd down after the incompletion. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The pressure's on. Moves out of the pocket.
Get rid of it.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Warhawks will kick this away to start the second half.
2 interceptions, man. That's their 14 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Monroe has learned on the sidelines.
Guys, I caught up with Notre Dame's head coach coming out of the locker room. He understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most
I can't, like, the stuff that I would go to, I don't have it.
They have performed well, and now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys.
I knew that was going to happen.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground.
Get in there.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Give me that.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was
3rd and 3. Let's go. Come on,
and he
man.
dropped
Defense.
Well, Chris, it
Help me
wasn't
out.
technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
The sure hands. It's Graham.
Oh, y'all
And they
turn
convert
out of
on
play.
3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
No mystery who they're looking to on
We
3rd
need
down.
to
You find your
play.
best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The sure hands. It's Graham. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football one-on-one.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field.
2 turnovers.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film when preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
And how we played it down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a 1st down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle.
Did you see him stone that blocking?
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Gets rid of it on the move. It's the tight end who grabs it. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That boy ran in there. I'm talking brick wall. I was like,
from the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right.
come on,
That's the 3rd pivotal run by this could be. It's a short return to get the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for
I tried to get underneath it.
And you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle.
He stepped on him in the air.
Gets past the marker before being taken down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I wish they would make the defense. I mean, not the defense, but the computer cool down on some of these plays.
That you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Finds his man. It's Monroe. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive.
showing we ain't going nowhere.
They'll hand it off. Slams right into
I was sitting there debating, should I cut in or should I go out? Yeah, but I didn't know if that fullback was going to sell me.
As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can as a quarterback. It's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. Right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion on first down, we can throw it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home. After the sack, there is an injured player down. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking deep downfield to the left. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart?
Come on, how you throw him off balance like that?
The only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And the Warhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, uses touchdown, Warhawks. They connect for 6. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
We get a stop. We going for 2.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
We going to score.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
If we get the ball back.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Oh, they run. Get ready to make some plays right here, defense. Got me on the wrong play.
Defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
As a design quarterback, Notre Dame will have the first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense. On first down, it's play action.
Get back.
Catch made in space.
Yes, Rob.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to a 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Motion now from the tight end. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout taken now by the defense.
You got to block a kick,
That's their
guys.
second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Well, we
We
arrive
got
at
to
the
block
most
a kick,
important
or
snap
we
of
got
the
to
entire
intercept the
game
pass.
right
I doubt
here,
they
and
can
it
throw
comes
it.
down to how
But I
much
would
trust
love
you
for them
have
to
in your
do it.
quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that
I
an
would love for them
incompletion
to
is going to
throw this.
stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to
We
put
need
their
some of
offense on the
that.
field with plenty of time.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
This is.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Braves. Lets it go quickly. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Look at that.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.